Yellow?
Joe, we're supposed to be playing Dark Souls 3 right now. Where are you?
I'm picking up Hunter from daycare, but I'll be on in a few minutes.
Joe, Hunter is 54 years old. I don't think you need to pick him up from daycare. Joe, how do you still have a license?
Joe! What happened?
He was sleeping while driving.
I knew Sleepy Joe was the right nickname for him.
Shut up, Donald. Let's just go play Dark Souls 3. All right, so where were we?
We just reached Dragon Slayer armor.
I would tell you to do Undead Settlement first, but you've already done the damage by pumping levels before Dancer. I still don't get why you played it this way.
I'm not falling for your trick and jumping off the cliff again, Obama.
I will advise you to head left and challenge Okeros before Dragon Slayer armor, though. It's a much easier fight.
Okeros, do you not watch Vatividya Obama?
Stop slut-shaming Obama, Donnie. I will check out this Okeros, though.
Slut-shaming? What do you mean, slut-shaming?
What, you don't furiously masturbate to every YouTuber you watch, Donnie?
I think that's just a you thing, Joe.
You're capping so hard right now, Obama. I know for a fact that Don Jr. does the same thing.
Fake news. Maybe once when he was taking the booger sugar, but not frequently.
Whatever, guys, let's just try to beat this boss.
What boss, Obama?
The one we're heading towards right now, Joe.
I'm the President of the United States. I don't have a boss.
Joe, we're playing a video game right now. It's not a real-life boss.
So that's why I'm on Hunter's laptop right now.
Hey, Joe, can I borrow that laptop? It's urgent.
Don't listen to him, Joe. Just head to the boss.
This must be the boss. Another cutscene? Why do all of these bosses have cutscenes?
It's because you're playing the game out of order, Joe.
Whatever, Obama, what's the lore behind this boss?
Watch the cutscene first, then I'll tell you.
This cutscene is pretty boring, though.
You ignorant slaves. Finally taken notice, have you?
Damn, bro, I didn't know this game was about escaping Donald's basement.
I only have 2 slaves in my basement, Joe.
Shut up, guys, or we'll miss the cutscene again.
Well, I will not give him up. For he is all that I have.
Don't worry, bro. The noble Sir Joe shall defend him valiantly.
Joe, you have to kill him to progress.
Not a problem. As politicians, we never follow through with promises anyways.
Nice save, Joe. Now beat this boss.
This boss is pretty easy, so let's give him the lore, Obamna.
Okeros is the king of Lothric and the father of the twin princes Lothric and Lorien. When he realized that Prince Lothric was not fit to link the flame, he resorted to the forbidden knowledge of Seath the Scaleless. Having gone mad, his only goal in the current time is to protect his invisible dragon child, who he thinks will finally become the champion of Ash. Unluckily for him, though, his madness has gone far enough that he accidentally kills his own child halfway through the fight.
Wrong! I thought you played this game before, Obamna.
Well, what's the actual lore, Donnie?
You see, Joe, Osiris was once a young king with a beautiful kingdom, a very beautiful kingdom, but then one day he started letting in illegal immigrants. Once Lothric started turning into a shithole country, he slowly became more and more insane until one day he couldn't pass the dementia test that I got flying marks on. Since then, he's been locked in the White House, eating more and more ice cream until he turned into the abomination you see now.
Cut it out, Donald. You don't have to hate on Joe during every waking moment.
Well, at least someone has waking moments, Obamna.
And at least I'm able to physically move, Donald.
Knock it off, you two. Let's just get through this boss and into the untended graves.
Untended graves? I think you're making up areas again, Obamna.
Does your orange ass seriously not know what the untended graves are, Donald? You've missed one of the coolest bosses in the game and the good ending.
I want the good ending. Let's go there.
What are you talking about, Obamna? I got the good ending. I became the king of all of the hollows.
I thought you didn't like illegal immigrants, Donnie. Also, that's canonically the bad ending.
All right, guys, let's just head toward the untended graves and see what's up. Let's go.
Okay, I guess let's head to the untended graves now.
Wait, first, let's see what he dropped. Why is his boss soul blue?
That's a good question, Joe. It probably has something to do with Seath's magic.
Aight. What the hell is that thing?
That is a man-serpent, Joe. You'll encounter many of them later on in Archdragon Peak.
Archdragon Peak? I swear you keep making up locations, Obamna.
I swear you haven't played this game before, bro. Make sure to grab this gesture, Joe. You can use it to travel to a secret area later on.
Okay, Obama. This gesture reminds me of how I sit when all the little kids hop on my lap.
Average Joe, fantasizing about kids all day?
Please, right now, uncuck your dumb shit libcuck fucking SJW brains and recognize this empirically correct fact that I am about to spit. It is possible for an adult and a child to have a sexual relationship and for it to have positive outcomes on the child as well.
I kicked that weirdo from the call, guys. Joe needs to stop inviting his friends into the Discord.
You know, he has a point, guys.
Joe, stop hanging out with these sickos or I'll send a drone strike to your house.
Come on, Obama. He's not that weird.
Joe, he literally was caught with horse fetish porn on his computer.
Damn, bro, I gotta ask him for the sauce later.
Why do I still hang out with you two? I swear y'all are criminally insane.
Whatever, Obama, let's just find the area boss. Is there a reason why this area looks a lot like the spawn area?
There actually is, Joe. Somehow the player character traveled back in time to before the bell tolled.
I swear y'all need to lay off the coke. Obviously, Joe is playing a modded game because this area didn't exist when I played it.
I think you're just dumb, Donnie. I found the area pretty easily.
Whatever, guys, let's just go find the boss.
It's just around the corner, I think.
Hey, look, it's Udex Gundyr again. He wasn't too bad the first time. This should be a cakewalk now that I have all of these levels.
All I'm going to say is wait for phase 2.
Why are you talking so weird, Obama?
Recalling the horrors of fighting this boss makes me shiver.
He can't be that bad, right? He's practically a carbon copy of the tutorial boss.
Just wait until phase 2, Joe.
All right, Joe, so the lore for this boss is that he's just some dude who's cranky because you interrupted his meditation sesh.
I already said the correct lore when we were on Udex Gundyr, so I won't bother responding to that.
Damn, Obama, you were right that the second phase is really hard.
You're not even on the second phase yet, Joe?
Damn it.
Average Joe almost dying in phase 1.
Knock it off, bro. By your own admission, you haven't even seen this boss before.
Ha 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 ha. Biden blast.
You better stop Biden blasting all over the place, Sleepy Joe. There might be kids watching.
Kids, where?
Men, at least in the West, are kind of like taught to be kind of a little pedophile-y a little bit.
If you're not paying for child pornography, then there is no argument in favor of morally condemning people who get it.
I banned him from the server. Stop inviting your friends into the server, Joe.
Thank God, Obama.
He made me die, so thanks, but he brings up some good points, guys.
Joe, one more pedo comment and Trump and I will leave the call.
I think Donnie agrees with me, right, Donnie? You did visit Epstein Island, after all.
We were just playing a bit of Among Us. Nothing weird going on there.
All right, let's go round 2. You know what they say, second time's the charm.
Can your dementia-looking ass remember anything, Sleepy Joe?
To be fair, I heard this one from George. He's not very good at keeping phrases straight.
He's not really good at keeping towers straight either, if you know what I mean.
Come on, Obama, you know that 9/11 was just George and I playing a bit of Obama Simulator.
Joe, Obama Simulator wasn't released until 2008.
We were playing that early release shit.
What are you talking about, Joe? The early release didn't even come out until 2006.
Yeah, I knew I was vice president during 9/11.
Joe, 2 questions. When were you vice president and when did 9/11 happen?
I was vice president from 1986 to 2017, and 9/11 happened on July 23rd, 2009.
How did your old ass manage to forget both of those extremely important pieces of information? Sleepy Joe, for real.
I don't know, that's more like dementia, Joe, to me. Speaking of which, why are both of your demented asses allowed to run in the elections?
Both? You gotta get your facts straight, Obama. I'm only 73 years old.
Blood thinks it's 2020 right now.
Well, what year do you think it is, Joe?
It's obviously 2022, Jack.
I swear both of you fuckers get more and more demented every day.
Sleepy Joe, we don't have to sit here and listen to this ageism.
Ageism? I thought you hated wokeness, Donald.
I like it when it benefits me, though.
That's probably the first true thing I've heard you say, Donald.
Whatever. Stop cyberbullying me, Obama, and let's just beat this boss. Let's go.
So is it worth checking out his boss, Solo Bomna?
Nah, let's just head to not Firelink and get back to Lothric Castle.
Oh, hey, it's a Black Knight from Dark Souls 1. I hope it's as easy to parry them as it was in Dark Souls 1.
Just be a little careful because you're using a medium shield and the DS3 parry timing is a bit different.
What are you talking about, Obama? I'm pretty sure the parry timing is standard across all the games.
As if you've ever successfully parried anything, Donnie.
Fuck off, Sleepy Joe.
Let's try another parry. Yeah, I think you're kind of right, Obama. The parry timing is a little different, but nothing too bad.
Fake news.
Ah, damn, there are two of them. Screw this, I'm only gonna fight one at a time.
All right, Joe, now that you're past the knights, you can continue into totally not Fire Link.
This area is actually pretty cool. It sucks that I missed it when I was playing.
I know, right? While here, you can pick up the Firekeeper Eyes and the Coiled Sword Fragment, two useful items. We should really head back to Lothric Castle, though.
Sounds good, Obama. What are the Firekeeper Eyes for?
The Firekeeper Eyes allow you to get the good ending, Joe. You should really pick them up. They're behind an illusory wall somewhere around here.
Here they are, Obama. Time to warp back to Lothric Castle.
Sounds good. It's been about 2 hours since I've had a Big Mac. I'm gonna die soon if we don't get off.
All right, Donnie. Let's just go beat this Dragon Slayer armor fella then.
You're sounding kind of drunk, Joe. You good?
I'm actually not, Obama. Donnie's Big Mac plight has reminded me about how Corn Pop forgot to give me an ice cream today.
Well, let's just beat this boss, then we can log off for the day.
Let's go beat this boss. I really hope we get it first try.
Come on, Joe. It's not first try. The recording just cut out.
That sounds like some malarkey, bruh. So, Obama, what's the lore behind this boss?
You probably recognize the armor from Dark Souls 1. This is Ornstein's armor. After he died at Archdragon Peak, presumably, his armor was commandeered by the Pilgrim Butterflies and forced to guard the entrance to the Grand Archives for all eternity. I'm not really sure why the Butterflies care so much about guarding the archives. So that's all the lore I know.
Fake news, Obama. The true lore is that this is just Sonic the Hedgehog, but he got put in a suit of armor.
Damn, this boss is easy, guys.
Just be careful to dodge the butterfly projectiles in Phase 2.
Yeah, those do really suck. I remember Kim calling me up to complain about them when the game came out.
I'm glad it's not just me then. I always take a death or two to the random ass projectiles that you can never see coming.
Man, those are pretty random.
Yeah.
What are they even? It seems like some sort of vomit.
That's a good question, Joe. Nobody knows. Let's go.
I wonder what's up with this boss soul, guys. It says exactly what Obama said.
Why is Obama always right about these games?
Because I actually pay attention, Donald. Your orange ass just spends all of your in-game time eating McDonald's.
Shut up, Obama. You know that I'm the best Dark Souls 3 player to ever live.
Wait, why is there another bonfire already? There wasn't even a single enemy between this one and the last.
Strange game design decisions, Joe. I honestly don't know.
And why is this door locked? How do I proceed?
You gotta go back to Vort's bonfire and raise the banner, Joe.
We've told you this multiple times, Joe. Please trust us this time.
I swear, if this is just a trick to get me to jump off the cliff again, I'm never playing with you two again. And you're right. It worked. I should have trusted y'all earlier.
So will you take our advice for the rest of the game and not mess up any more, Joe?
Yes, Obama. Sorry for that, guys. Oh, hey, it's the Batwing demons from Dark Souls.
I always like these guys. They're really weird.
Me too, bro.
Yeehaw.
All right. Now that we've reached the Undead Settlement, I think it's time to head off. See you guys later.
Yeah, see you, Obama. I'm off to McDonald's.
Let's hop back on in a few weeks for part 4K, guys.
Sounds good. Thanks for watching us play Dark Souls 3 again. You must like and subscribe or I'll drone strike another hospital.
You got to stop with the drone strikes, man.